Martian is a new film directed by Ridley Scott, stars Matt Damon, Jessica Chastain, Michael Pena, Sebastian Stan, Kate Mara, Jeff Daniels, Kristen Wiig, Sean Bean, Chiwetel Ejiofor, so many good people in this movie. And it's based off a book that came out in 2011, and what it's about is that these group of people, astronauts, are on Mars, and then a terrible storm comes and they gotta leave. Unfortunately, astronaut Mark Watney gets hit by debris, and they think he's dead, so they leave. But whoops, Mark Watney is actually still alive, and now he's gotta find a way to survive on frickin' Mars, while people on Earth try to get him help. And I gotta say, when I saw the trailer for this movie, I was like, you know what, this could be really good, but I was a little concerned because it's directed by Ridley Scott. Now, I really like Ridley Scott's some of his films because I've only seen Blade Runner, Alien, and Prometheus from his filmography. I did not see Exodus, Gods and Kings, or The Counselor, two of his recent movies, but apparently they weren't too good, so going into this movie I was a little nervous, but this movie is fantastic! Guys, as you know, Inside Out is so far my #1 movie of the whole year. I expressed a lot of love for that movie. The Martian just might be my new #1. I have no frickin' idea. Martian is a straight-up masterpiece in my opinion. It is a new classic film that a lot of people are going to remember for a very, very long time. Ridley Scott directed this movie so well, and Mars looks frickin' phenomenal. Like, you see the atmosphere of Mars, you see Matt Damon walk around Mars, you're like, I am actually on Mars right now. I am convinced that I am on Mars. I am convinced that these people are actually in space right now. And speaking of Matt Damon, he is frickin' awesome in this movie, and in my opinion, I think he deserves an Oscar nomination because he's acting with himself mostly. Now, he is kind of reacting to some messages that are being sent to him, but for the most part, it is just him. He talks to a couple of his astronaut buddies before he gets stranded on Mars, but for the majority of the movie, it's just him acting on his own, and he did really well. And not only that, but he was funny too, and he wasn't like, oh, I'm stranded on Mars. There's nothing I can do. No, as soon as he wakes up from in that sand and getting that little debris out of his chest, he begins to work on trying to survive, on trying to contact NASA. He gets to work. And I really like that. We don't have a character that has to, like, cry a bit. You know, Matt Damon, you can tell at certain parts he is kind of breaking down. But what's great about his character is that he has a lot of optimism. So when he's stranded on Mars, he's not like, making him kind of in some ways, that would make a character a little unbearable if you had to hear him whine every 2 seconds, but no, Matt Damon is really good. He is optimistic about what's going on. Is he worried? Yeah, he's on Mars, but he's optimistic, he knows what he's doing, and he is really great at it. And can I say, the way they do their science in this movie is very entertaining. Like, the way they do it, it's fun, and when they talk about it, it's not like Interstellar, where they're like having a whole science class about it, like Matthew McConaughey was the teacher, and the audience was the class. No, basically, Matt Damon just does it, and we just kind of understand it. That's the thing I like, is that you see the science going on, you automatically understand it. So take that, people who are saying The Martian is a copy of Interstellar, even though the Martian book came out 3 years before Interstellar. And if you're wondering why I brought that up, it's because people are saying that Martian is a copy of Interstellar, even though the Martian book came out 3 years before Interstellar did. Just wanted to put that out there. And the other crewmates that were with Mark Watney before they abandoned him, they were also really good in this movie, and I think Michael Pena nailed it once again. First Ant-Man, and now this movie. Pena, you are on a roll. And Kate Mara, you have semi-redeemed yourself for Craptastic Boar. Wait a second, Kate Mara's in a Marvel movie, Fantastic Four. Michael Pena was in a Marvel movie, Ant-Man. And now, Sebastian Stan, who is the Winter Soldier, is in a Marvel movie. When you're a movie nerd like that, you can kind of point out that Marvel is... Just wanted to bring that up real quick. And also, the Earth sequences are not boring. I was expecting going in, okay, maybe I'm going to find the Earth scenes boring and the Martian scenes the best. No, I was enthralled by every second of this movie. Jeff Daniels was great. Kristen Wiig was surprisingly good. I usually know her for comedy roles, but she was really good. Sean Bean, really good. And if you catch it in the movie, like, says something, and I'm just like, oh my god, that's from that one movie that Sean Bean's in, but he's not acknowledging that he's in it. Oh my god! And she would tell Ejiofor he was also really good. Everyone who was on Earth was good. Everyone who was an astronaut was good. Matt Damon was freaking incredible. And guess what, guys? This movie is 2 hours and 20 minutes around that time. It flew by just like that. When I was out of the theater, I was like, wait, that was 2 hours and 20 minutes? Really? Because it flew by just like that. That's how much this movie hooked me. Guys, go see The Martian. It's incredible. I have no flaws with this movie. The acting is superb. I'm hoping this movie gets nominated for a lot of stuff because it deserves it. It is one of my new favorites of the entire year, and I'm gonna give The Martian an A+. Please, 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 don't think that this is another Ridley Scott bomb. This is a fantastic movie, and I implore you to go see it right now. But if you already did see The Martian, leave in the comments below of what you thought of it. And this weekend, I'm going to be working on my 800 subscriber video, which is my top 10 worst comedy films. So, oh boy. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe. I'm Jackson Fulcher. See you guys next time. Oh wait, this thing. Because, as you all know, my Anna Kendrick obsession is very large, so I found a website where you could put a face on the Martian poster, so I put Anna Kendrick's face on it, because I really like Anna Kendrick. Bye-bye!